Usually that helps out. Like that. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, let's take and update my radar. Yeah. Okay. You should get a scan here. All right. Well, hey guys, how's it going? Um, so I am north of sort of, I'm currently just north of Oklahoma City, and it is looking like we have an increased risk in north, uh, kind of central north Kansas for some tornadoes. Uh, I had some classes this morning, so unfortunately, I did not have a lot of time or time to get up here. So we're looking at an arrival pretty much right when things kick off. So we're really trying to get booking here. We're talking about a good 3-hour drive ahead of us. It's about 2:30 right now, so we're talking about maybe a 5:30 arrival, depending on where the storms are at the time. So our models have been so messed up because it's been such a terrible setup. It has been just a truly bizarre and oh, it has been a truly bizarre and odd, just so atypical setup here that I haven't known what to do really. But we're getting there. So the goal and the plan right now is to really put our tires on the ground, see if we can burn our way. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that is like a weird road. Okay, whatever. Oh, weird. But yeah, our target is Salina. We're gonna go to Salina and Kansas. Oh, hello. My camera just fell over. God, one of my cameras. So if we get to set back up, yeah, so oh, that's at least stable enough that it's not gonna fall over while I'm. So anyway, yeah, we got about 3 hours of driving ahead of us. I'm sorry, 3.5. Looking to get there at like 6. So we'll have maybe an hour of sunlight, but everything else south of us is really just falling apart. It's not coming together like it's supposed to. The models changed last minute. So we're going to be a little bit reckless with the distance we drive. We're going to go all the way up to Salina, north of Wichita. See, hey, welcome to the stream. We're just north of Oklahoma City. We are making our way north to go see if we can catch some of this line of storms that's going to form with the cold front. So, sorry, it's going to be really boring for a while. I want to go check out the streams that are already up there. Got a view though. On the good news though, the Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi has been phenomenal this whole time. It's amazing. It's truly been amazing. But I have just not been where I wanted to be at the right time. It has been a hectic morning. honestly, I've got family up in Kansas. I honestly might see if I can sleep then stay there overnight. Because it is like it'll be like a 9 hour drive back. If I'm getting done around sunset, 8, maybe 7 to 8, talking about a what, like 4 a.m. arrival, something crazy like that. I just so you know what? Let's see about this. Oh, actually, I'll say that I may have to move off. I don't know. I think I'm gonna at least go up to Wichita, and then hopefully storms will fire south of me over here, kind of north of OKC along the 35 corridor, and hopefully all goes according to plan. We have some cells to kick off. I'm seeing some lower clouds here than there have been, I swear. So who knows? We might get lucky. If that's the case, and I'm just north of OKC, then a lot of my time spent chasing is going to be coming back here. Just going to be making my way back home. So I'm coming up from the south. So we go. Beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, look at the sun. Oh man, the surface heating rate might help us out. Oh, look at this. These clear skies. This is so good. Oh, holy cow. Okay, if something can initiate, if see, okay, so the problem that we're running into today is that you have a warm front that is moving north and is up in like Kansas City right now. And then you have a cold front that's coming in kind of diagonally southeast towards the southeast. And then you have a dry line that is not moving. and spans from like the cold front all the way down to honestly, I think it goes through Wichita Falls in Texas and even south more towards Abilene. I think it kind of curves at the bottom, but either way, there is just this crazy long dry line, but it's the dry line isn't so there's nothing to start and kick off storms. The problem is that this area that I'm in right now is the prime area that was originally my target was just around OKC, maybe a little north of it, maybe a little south of it, depending on how things work. But there's not a whole lot that's getting storms to get kicked off here. So I'm going to move up towards Wichita. And if things really do start getting kicked off down here, then turn back around and come back. But if not, then I know that along the cold front, which is way further north, over like north of Wichita, then it's going to be a wild ride. I know for certain that's going to be it. It's just a really far drive. I mean, that drive back is that is going to be miserable. So I'm thinking I'm going to stay over at family's house, get some sleep tonight. So I've let my family know that they're available. Yeah, that'd be cool. Hold on. But I'm just noticing, look at these skies. That is, I know the road is pretty bumpy, but I think these skies are so clear, especially as compared to what is behind us, which I'm going to spin around the other way. Sorry. Yeah, you see the huge amount of clouds behind us. That spans from like Oklahoma City all the way to Texas. This is a nice open area we've got here. And my camera is now focused on glass instead of on the road. The focus a little forward. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You like that? There we go. That's better. That's better. Oh, beautiful clear sky. So amazing. Sorry, I'm driving. I don't want to be texting much. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I wanted to have some food without having to pay for it like fast food and stuff. I did not realize the lines were here this weekend. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm up towards like north of Oklahoma, south Kansas. And if things don't start, there's a chance that I may go more northward, which case I'll stay. I texted with Chad, so if I stay with them, that's so I'm free. So if it's a stupid long drive and I end up really far north, then stay over with Chad. Then I can come back tomorrow, so I'm gonna drive. But there's a chance things could develop up towards Oklahoma City. If that's the case, then I'm gonna come back home. Yes, that is. I don't do that. Make sure so far north that I'm gone. So I still don't do that. I still don't chase the dark. I promise. Okay. Well, sorry about your lunchbox. I Maybe I just don't know what happened to my old one. I know I really have no idea what happened. Well, if you buy another lunchbox, I think back to that. Just use the take your old one, you take the brand new one. Oh, you like okay. Well, then just buy one. Sit over yeah, just back and I'll take that. So, sorry, thought I let y'all know. All right, there's so many questions. All right. Well, I'll be updated on what the plan is for tonight. Well, yeah, I am. Yep, I'll shoot him a text. I will. What do you think about it? Okay, so I'm curious. I so I gotta call my mom. Oh, that's it. There's no. Internet. All right, we're good. Set, set T. Ah, there we go. Maps back up. All right. Things just died down in North Kansas. All right. That gives us at least gives us some time. What is that? Hold on. What is that south? Big pull over. I'm noticing something by to the west of Oklahoma City. No hazards. Flashers, as they call them in Europe. Yeah, what is that? Because that would be along the dry line. That would be storm initiation along the dry line. Okay, okay. Let's go grab our other radar here. Let's come south. Look at what you are. That's exactly where we would expect them. Okay, all right. We're gonna keep an eye on those for a little while. Where is that? Hold on. Where in the world is that? Oh, what towns is that around? Yeah. Golly, I just can't on the screen. Brightness is up. Okay. Weatherford, that is the town. Okay, yeah, that's I-40. That is, in fact, I-40. Okay. Are there any other towers we can get a good look at this thing with? Okay. It may just be blurbles, but really anything that initiates along. Hey, hello, who are you?
One, and one.
Hold up. Golly, everybody wants my attention right now. Hold on. What is this? A strong thunderstorm impact. Okay, so that's strong wind gusts. I don't think that's even rotating. It really wouldn't be yet. Let's see. What does the velocity say? Boy, yeah, that's not rotating. None of this stuff down here is rotating. Okay. Okay. Let's plot ourselves route. How far away is Weatherford? That's an hour and a half. That is an hour and a half away. I'm going to stay on the side of the road here. And we're going to see if anything ends up developing. Yeah, Selena's 3 hours away, so we get there about 6. The problem with Kansas that you run into is there's a ton of toll roads, and I'm not taking toll roads. Okay. Let's go look at our overall map. See what we're looking at here. Let's zoom in on that. I wanna see. Oh my gosh. The amount of spam voicemails that I get. I need to change my number. All right. I need that thing to be updated, fresh. Because the thought so far has been that anything that develops along the dry line, which right, East Oklahoma, over by here, we got stuff even further south over here, over by Wichita Falls. Anything that develops along the line, we thought would be really, really good. That has been the thought process so far. So if we've got stuff kicking off here, that looks really good. What's going on northern? Yeah, that's all. That's falling apart. Well, okay, it's getting organized, but it isn't organized.
every time a car goes by and everything moves. It's wild. Hello. If I do this. There we go. This south. Golly, man, there are some cars that are just coming really quick. Okay, red on the backside means something's pushing away from it. That'd be good. The thing is that we need this to not just be like this could be a little fizzly something. It doesn't end up shaping up. That is a very distinct possibility. Let's reload that. Okay, okay. It's looking different. Just a little blurble. There's been blurbles all over the place, blurbles all day. Okay. And the thing is that, so our models have been showing us that we have potential. Our models have been showing us that we have potential or not potential, but it's been showing storms kicking off around that area. But they would be kicking off solely from just heating as a forcing, as the ascension force. Okay. I don't just want this to ambiently refresh. I would like to refresh it. I accidentally refreshed this thing. Yes, I did. Okay, I need to go zoom in with this bad boy. Hold on one moment, please. Awesome. Yeah, see, they're throwing the tornado watch down really low. I'm really wondering about further south. I'm really wondering if I haven't made some form of mistake. And it may just be that the atmosphere is bubbly, and that's what we're going to be seeing. That map, yeah, that's a new scan. And is that not a yellow, or is that a nothing dot in the middle? kept itself going. Oh, did they tornado watch? Just get rid of the tornado watch? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, there was a tornado watch. It's gone. Just got rid of it. Okay, new scan came in. Not seeing a whole lot that's new. Okay. Pressing the wrong one. Yeah, that's gonna need a minute because it's a composite image. Okay. It's looking real nice and fuzzy there. Let me go look at a sounding from over there on some of our models. Do you have anything that's showing initiation over there around this time of day, around 3? The NAM has been better today. Okay, what's over here? Wow, I just golly. So the NAM is showing around that area. You've got about 2300 CAPE, surface-based CAPE. Which is joules per kilogram, so 2.3 kilojoules per kilogram of CAPE. Okay. And it's showing some good low level. It gets a little splotchy in the upper levels, but that one says 25, 2600. So according to the NAM, these should pop off. According to the NAM, these should absolutely pop off. Oh, there we go. Tornado warning's back. Okay. At the very least, I'm seeing it starting to get bubbly over where over by the dry line, which is really kind of what we've been looking for all day. Oh, but things are starting to get going up towards Salina. Oh my gosh. Do I choose to be respectful or do I choose something else? Oh boy. Oh, what do we do? What to do? What we're going to do is we are going to wait just a minute. Okay, that thing is starting to try to get its act together. 5 minus 12. Where is Jaden Pappenheim? Pappenheim. Geez, there are so many storm chasers out. Holy cow. Red Hat Air, Lucio. Okay. Let's even keep an eye on some of this stuff that's over in Texas, but I've got my eye on this one. Okay, so I just started recording for my own records. So right now, following this storm right here, which is doing all kinds of lovely things. I don't know. It's doing its thing. Scan shows, that scan shows it. Okay, that one's showing that one is getting more intense. And let me go remind myself the Storm Prediction Center is throwing a lot of our risk. The stronger risk of tornadoes tends to be further south. Let me throw on my stats. They're really throwing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. I spy with my little eye. A storm that has been warned as a severe thunderstorm. 1-inch hail has been radar indicated, and wind 60 miles an hour. Yeah, okay. That's just before the line. That's out in that moist area, just without the line behind it, and that's going to cause all kinds of problems. It's going to be mostly a hail risk. Okay, all right. So how's our little storm doing? How is it doing? Let's make sure we refresh that. Okay, all right. Yeah, look at that. That appears to be intensifying a little bit. I think that's starting to get some rotation on it as well. All right, well, I think that's enough for me to go target that bad boy. Let me go get my maps and go head over towards that area. It is what, just north of Weatherford? And it is heading very, very northeast. Okay. I'm in an extremely good spot to go in right now. We're gonna make our way over there. My maps are saying that I'm about an hour away, so we're gonna get rolling. We let some people know. What was that sound? Huh. All right. Okay. We are ready. We are steady. Got the spaghetti. My phone very much does need to be charged. oh, that says territorial museum. I thought that said terrorist museum. I was like, why does that exist in Oklahoma? Oh, people have been ripping past me. Jeez, okay, there we go. Just had somebody text me. Hope it goes well, but not too well. Oh man, look at the gas price. Gas price up there is $2.69 a gallon. Oh, I just got gas when I started the stream at like $2.99. Oh, that kills me. Oh, I hate to see that. Man, that's like 30 cents cheaper. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna try our darndest not to get caught speeding. When I say get caught speeding, I mean to not speed. Don't speed, kids. Oh, geez, my phone is slow. Oh, cow. On the bright side, though, I've got 4 bars of 5G. The data's good. Okay, hello. Hey, yeah, got a person. All right. So we got a storm that is kicked off on the dry line in Oklahoma. I am about 30 minutes to an hour out from it. Or take some back roads to get there. Oh, and they're gone, just like that. Well, either way, so I'm on my way to this storm. We have some beautiful blue skies ahead of this thing. It was very, very conditional on whether or not this would get kicked off in the first place. But it's starting its little journey and it's starting to strengthen a little bit. Really hoping that I'm going to be able to get to it and then it'll start doing its thing. At the very least, it showing up and strengthening is a good precursor. If it needs a little bit more time to kind of increase the energies are only going up in the day, so it's only going to get better from here. So if it's already getting there, strengthening, and then maybe fizzling apart a little bit. I keep having on the roadway, I keep having people, oh dude, it's Chris. Let's go. Dude, I have had so many people on the roadway be obnoxious to me because the top of my car, the little bulb that has the camera on it, looks so much like the Google, what is it called? Like the Google Street View people, or they think it does. So I've had people drive by me, swerve, and like make faces up against the window in the car at me because I think they think that I'm the Google Street View people. It has been obnoxious. I did also see a car completely on fire in Oklahoma City on the way up. Oh, some local radio. Golly. But yeah, we are gonna grip it and rip it until we get to where am I going? Kind of just northeast of Weatherford, Oklahoma. About an hour west of Oklahoma City. Hey, look, they have a division street. They have one too. Division Street, bam. Yeah, man, you can see those clouds moving. Oh, that is how you know it's good. Look at that. Chris, yet again, my number one commenter. But yeah, no, I I was very unsure about today. It has been such a wonky, weird day, and the predictions just have not been doing what they were supposed to be doing. Like the predictions have just been so wrong. They keep changing, and the setup is just so weird. It's such a complicated setup. I am so honestly pulling myself back and staying. I will be far less close to storms today than I usually would be, just because I really have no idea what they're going to do. But on the bright side, my internet has been much better today. All the way up, I've been watching it. I've had like a consistent 3 bars, 4 bars of 5G, which is max basically. Usually anything like one or less is where the stream starts imploding on itself. Man, it is warm. It is warm today. Oh, gee, we'll look at that. We're gonna get the phone that's charging out of the sunlight. I feel like that's gonna be bad. Also, we're gonna not speed. This is still a neighborhood, and technically the speed limit is 30 miles an hour. I need more people so I can be like, chat. Right now it's just Chris. Is this phone falling apart? Yeah. What's it? Oh no, that's not falling apart. That's just looking funky is all. It's got some weird look here. Okay, wow. Get down, get down. Man, I may need to shoot more north. Golly. Oh, school zone. Well, we'll be careful in the school zone. Seeing these fines are double. Get out of this stupid town. Chat, Google the weather for me or I will die. It's like a, what's it called? That's like a Theo Vaughn thing. Look up if brownies make people gay. Hey, can we find out if there's a swimming pool on the moon? Look up if black people like gay frogs. That kind of a thing. That's such a Theo Vaughn. But chat, Google the weather for me or I'm gonna die. Hey, hey. So I think that little intersection there in the bottom right of the map is where I'm going towards. I got to be really careful about my speed limit in some of these places. These little small towns, and they get you. That's how they get their tax money. They don't. Just how they get tickets. They give out tickets. Sorry about that. Oh, look at the. Oh, you can't see them because you're being blinded. The sky is very clear. I promise you.
Welcome to Cedar Valley, Oklahoma. You feel welcomed to Cedar Valley, Oklahoma. Should we update that map? That thing needs to be updated from time to time. Sometimes I gotta do it manually. Pull the edit mode. Okay. It's good fine. Valley Vault. I'm seeing some cloud. Tall cloud in the distance. I'm wondering if that's our boy. It's not quite rotating yet, but it's trying. Yeah. Not sure if you can see it, but this directly in front of us, there's kind of this distant tall cloud. I wonder if that is our cell. That is the wrong way. It's the wrong zoom. There we go. Goes. Oh, dude, nice. Definitely get that Terraria. In the background, you might watch me. That'd be fun. Just kidding, Mom. If you're watching this, I'm not gonna die. It's a joke. Just a prank for funnies. Get it nice flat. Oh, oh. Slow down around the road worker so that we don't accidentally hit it. All right, 65. Let's blaze the trail. Speed limit 55. Let's not blaze this trail. Wind is stupid strong. Oh. Okay, I'm seeing clouds forming really low to the ground. I don't know if you can see, but there's this cloud right up here. This one is stupid low to the ground. It's one of those ones that looks like you can reach up and just touch it. That's the wrong button. I have a stop sign. Thank you. Good. Which I've always had good luck storm chasing when that happens, when there's a small clouds out in front of it. Yeah, I know it was down for a minute. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Which is dumb because I've had like good internet. Like again, my bars never dropped below 3. Okay, 20 miles to Kingfisher. Okay, 65 miles an hour, that's like 20 minutes. Speed. Oh yeah, that's 100%. Yeah. Yeah, this thing right here. That is that target cell. It's big, overshooting, high up, something in the distance. That is what we're going towards. This road needs to pave better. Jeez. When in doubt, while storm chasing, use your eyes. My eyes have basically never let me down. Something. Spinning very well, but it is together. Let me check and see if it's growing. It's pressing. Yeah, it's pulling in stuff from the south. Okay, okay. I'll definitely be in prayer. There was a lady and her daughter that died last night. There were like 6 tornadoes in the northeast or northwest side of Oklahoma City in the middle of the night. There was one supercell that just crashed into a bunch of other ones, kept having collisions, that started a tornado. There were like there was one cell that produced like 6 tornadoes, and it ended up killing a mother and daughter last night. Very, very late at night. So definitely be in prayer. I did hear that their families, that there's like GoFundMe's that a bunch of people have started for them, and their families have got like, I think I was hearing like $50,000 donated to them on GoFundMe so far. So oh yeah, it's terrible. It makes me feel awful. Okay, okay. Storm is doing something. There's a bunch of stuff south of it too. Also a bunch of storms directly south of Oklahoma City that are severe thunderstorm warned, but those are just hail. Too far east. Got a slightly better feeling about today than I did yesterday. Yeah, that's just looking super bubbly. See the cumulus clouds starting to shoot up in front of me. It's good towers. This is a very good sign. It's a prime environment if things can really just get kicked off, you know. It's like if your bike is stuck in a ditch, but the ditch is on a slope downhill, very, very steep slope downhill. If you can just get yourself out of the ditch, you'll be fine. And it's all downhill from there. You just gotta get just enough to get it started. So fun science. We call instability in the atmosphere CAPE. Just basically it's a an amount of air wants to rise. It's how much they want to mix, right? So cold air that's really high up is going to want to fall. Warm air that's at the surface being heated by the sun, pulled up from warmer atmospheres lower on the more southward. That pulls warm air along the surface. Cold air will come in, or a dry air will come in, and it's going to want to mix. The warm air is going to want to rise. The cold air is going to fall, and that's what gets your motion started, or not started. That's what drives your upward motion, is that warm air rising. That's what drives your supercells. But there's usually like a place where the warm air will want to rise to a certain point, and then the air just stabilizes. It doesn't want to rise anymore. It'll kind of imagine there's like a kind of like in Made in Abyss, they're talking about how it's like a sheet, and if you really encounter the effects, if you break that sheet, I know Made in Abyss reference, right? But anyway, it's a similar thing. There's almost this kind of invisible sheet that keeps them from mixing, and if you can break it, then it all just breaks loose. But so that is so what you need is you need something to shoot some air upward and punch through that and get the process started. Usually that's large scale ascent. It's the moving into the front that's going to push air up, or it's going to push air down, or it's some kind of like as you have a high air aloft that's in a U shape as a trough. Air comes from the north and it shoots south. It just like swings around the low pressure pocket and shoots northward. If you get it in the right spot, when the wind spreads out, it creates some low pressure really high up, but not really low. So all the air below is going to start to move up. Today, because we don't have anything really to kick this thing off. We're entirely relying on the surface heating and it just being such a hot day, such cold air aloft, that it's just going to want to start on its own. So it's been a very conditional risk. So seeing a bunch of little blorbles is a good sign, because it means that we're most likely cruising for something getting its act together. That's the best way. Really rotating, but very least it's showing me where a good spot is. We still have, probably 3-4 hours. Be honest, I have no idea how the stream is still up. My phone does not have very good data. I'm streaming everything off my phone. So right now, we still have a second person. We do not. No longer have a second person. No worries. Look at that face. That right in front of us. That is what we're really after. That's it. That's what it's all about, baby. And stuff is starting to kick off to our left side there, although that's more directly into the side. backlighting. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, we are over where that tornado was. Those tornadoes were last night. Not exactly sure what towns they were in, but there's a chance that we might run across the scar. Knocked over power lines. Actually, I'm seeing power line poles with no power lines. To our right side, there's no power lines on those poles. I guess those are telephone poles, but whatever. Store 5 minutes or so. Oh, sick. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, wow. I think do behind me pretty scared. I very much love this. This is really this is exactly. Very low quality. I'm sorry. My end thinks it's really nice. I'll be honest. Hopefully in this town we'll get a little bit more signal. Big puffy cloud. Oof. Go around me. I will break. That way, get over it. Just wait. Wait. Are you through? I'm going to speed limit. Do this. Go around. Nope. Here's the thing. There's nobody there. Look. There's nobody. There's nobody there. What are you doing? What is? Look, had your chance. My man. My man. God, you. Full bars on my phone. We got ourselves a nice parking lot to sit in. We'll have a look see at our map. Kingfisher City. Go from 55 to 35. That's wonderful. Under the bridge. Under the bridge. Bump, bump, bump. Everything's better. Down where it's darker. Under the bridge. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, these gas prices. 244. 59. Oh my gracious. That's amazing. We're gonna wait until this car goes so that I can do this northward. Up here. Lamo. Okay. What's the map saying? Say map, say map. Interact with that boy. Okay, stuff is happening there. Stuff's also happening there. Variable. All these cells out there in front. All these cells over here, these are all no risks. Border size hail, radar indicated. Yeah. They're all severe thunderstorm warning.
Central Oklahoma, yeah. No. Was so very not what I wanted to do. That's better. Golly. Just trying to look at my radar. That's all I wanted to do, guys. Okay. So Reno. Where am I? Where am I? I am very much north. Okay, so I am in this town right here, Kingfisher. We are looking at that bad boy. That bad boy is not spinning. We're going to drop that bad boy. This bad boy is very much spinning. Do we have anybody on that? Uh-oh. That is an interaction between two storms. And that's about to get really messy. Okay. So I'm noticing strong-ish storm south of El Reno. Okay, so I am pretty much directly north of El Reno. Yeah, see, look how low that is. That cloud, it's so low. Whee! And around and around and around. I like this guy. Okay, so what I'm looking at is where are you? Scooby-Doo, where are you? Look at this bad boy in here. These, refresh the page. Yeah, this bad boy right here. That is the one I'm interested in right now. Oh, I think we're just chilling. I mean, it's coming directly towards us. Just north of the tornado watch. See, but everything there is starting to spin. Gosh, oh. Would it be worth it to go blast back through? It's 2 hours away. Okay, so if I go for that, I'm abandoning this with like no chance of coming back. So I guess question, do I want to stay on it or do I want to run away? Oh, decisions. Let us reload our map. See what updates. Has been updated. That's the solution. Okay. You know, let's look at this picture as a whole. Where would I want to be if I could be anywhere right now? That rotation there is dying down. That rotation is not strengthening. This, I don't know if it's strengthening. This stuff looks much stronger. But I think that's just going to be a very precipitation heavy, very hail heavy. Honestly, the only reason I think that's rotating is because you've got two storms that are crashing together, similar to what happened last night. Streamer, next game, please. Jeez. I think the only reason there's rotation is because those are crashing. But if we have a setup similar to last night, it would probably produce a ton of stuff. It's just going to be very precipitation heavy is the only thing. And I'm not sure I want to go to that because, again, it's a weird environment. I want to be really careful. It just seems like I'm setting myself up for failure. Meanwhile, that stuff kind of to the south of where we are. Oh, just hold on, just for reference. I am right in this intersection town, right here in the middle. This is where I am. So that stuff directly to our south should be this stuff right here. Yeah. That is the arm. It's kind of overreaching towards us. Here. And pretty much straight south, which is hard to see because it's kind of being blocked by the trees, is the storm that we're looking at. Okay, let's look at how this has progressed as a whole. Okay, those are bubbling up. I think we're going to get a similar setup because if you look, we've got two discrete cells. We got two discrete cells that are right next to each other. And by the time they strengthen and come towards me, they may crash together like these two did and produce a tornado. This also hasn't updated in like 7 minutes, so I really would like her to refresh it. No, it's not different, but that is looking better. It's like the storm hasn't made up its mind what it wants to be. Okay. All right, so here's the move. We're going to go south towards El Reno and come out to meet it. It's really early on in its development life cycle stage. So, oh, hold on, let's go pull that over here so I can check the velocities. So we're gonna make a run towards El Reno. If by the time I get to El Reno, I don't see any improvement, I think I'm gonna abandon it and try and maybe run more west. But if I see stuff pulling itself together or still bubbling up over in the area, then I think I'll stick with it. Because I'm already seeing, based on some of this this velocity, I'm already kind of seeing it trying to do its thing a little bit more. Trying to spin itself a little bit. Oh crap. I refreshed the wrong map. Yeah. Here we are. Thank you. Warnings. Yeah, see, that looks really good there. Okay, so we're gonna keep an eye on this and we're gonna head towards El Reno. I think that's the move here. And then honestly, I'll probably end up coming straight back up, but either way. We're gonna hope there is not yet another El Reno tornado. Sorry, that was a very bad reference. El Reno was a miserable, terrible, no good tornado. I think it was one of the widest tornadoes ever, like 2.3 miles wide. It was ridiculous. What, brother? Brother. My phone is bugging out. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Oh, splitting apart. That's fun. That can be really good or that can be really bad. I don't know. Note to self, you need gas. I need to come back here. I need gas. I need to come back here. This is 259 for gas. Not like that. Whoa, you can see the strobe on the camera. Yeah. Pretty much just follow this for like 12 months. Okay, if the trend continues, that storm on the right is looking like it's trying to cycle and spin. Which will be the storm on our left facing south. Yeah.
doesn't turn into anything. It'd be really nice to get one storm and stay on the storm. Scan is like 3 minutes old. I need a new one. Refresh. Do your thing. Also, low key. I want a burger. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to watch the south side of that storm. I know it's not good for me, Libby. But I'm hungry. Thank you. Thank you for doing your due diligence to tell me. Yeah, I know we're focused on the storms ahead of us, but look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, okay. Fantastic. It's got a croissant shape. It's a bit of a mess right now. Zoom in on the B kidney shape. The croissant. You see that? I think that's rain. That little part down, that little tail, I think that's rain. I don't think that's clouds. That is so bizarre looking. That's cool. That is rain. That's a developing supercell. Very high precipitation. So this stuff that's up and to the right, kind of directly above us, that is the mesocycle. So that is it starts with an updraft, boom, shooting thing boom, up into the sky, right? Then it gets really high up, it gets kind of blown over a little bit off to the side, and then it gets cooled off really high up, and so it falls. So that is rain. That is the precipitation that comes from those cumulus clouds that are on the top right of the screen that are just rising up into the air. Now, if that can hold its shape for long enough, and keep developing more and more and more, and you get more condensation on the clouds and the mesocyclone, then you'll end up with a nice rotation. So as it goes up, it'll do this, and then it'll create a small pocket of low pressure, keep lowering itself down via wall clouds, and you'll end up with a tornado. That's really neat. It's really cool to see. If it's slow enough, we can always come back to it. But wow, it's genuinely so fun. It rained on a little bit. All right. Okay, okay. Thing is starting to consolidate itself in one cell instead of multiple. Should kick off something. Got very, very light rotation still. Honestly, we got some old country roads. I'm gonna go put myself in its path. Yeah, I'm gonna go put myself in its path. So get to the town of Kutch or Okarche. I don't know. We're coming up on a little town, and I'm just gonna take a southeast route instead of a perfect south route. Yeah, this thing. Okay. Neat. So, good. We'll get rained on a little bit. It'll be fun. Don't worry. What the? So hot out, which is a really good thing. But oh man, oh, so a little bit of a look at it. It's kind of ugly. Just put it forward. Ew, ew, 299. What a gross. What a gross price for fuel. SMH by. Okay, so we're gonna go more towards like Piedmont instead of Green. All right, brother. cafe and motel. That's funny. Or not funny. That's cute. That's the word I'm looking for. That's cute. It's highway. It's gonna go off to our left. It's a nice little sign. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is 3. Left. Thank you. This is what I'm. Oh, that's precipitation in front of us. We're gonna get rained on. Yippee. It's like a bowl or something. It's fun. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Look at those bad boys just shooting out their water. Yes, good. I did. Okay, now facing this way. It should be what's directly in front of us, maybe. It's a little hard to define it from all the clouds further in the distance, but it should be pretty much directly in front of us. To get that map a little better. Also, what's going on over there? Okay, that thing is not spinning anymore. Yep. Chickasaw. Just stupid setup. City. Push our way through this because I'm not seeing a whole lot going on over here. I'm seeing a lot of rotation on a bunch of these other storms. Very strong rotation at that. Really like to get on some of that. It's only going to get better as the day goes on. That's a tumbleweed. So that means we got to go back over to the city. Speed. So just about there, actually. Ourselves. This is over top of us right now is that storm is. I didn't think that's what that was, but I mean it might be. Figured the precipitation would be much heavier than this. Yeah, it's over the road right now. Like right about where we are. Yeah. More rainbow. If the camera can catch that. Yeah, I can. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. The rainbow. Cloud photos. That's what that storm is right there. Oh, hello. It's not focused. Right things. Oh, there's stinking raindrops on the. Figure yourself out soon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. It's better. With the rainbow. Oh, so I should have just stayed put. That's what I should have done. Shame. Shame. The good news is all the rotation in these storms is on the west side, which is the side that I'm on. So as I come in, I don't have to worry about any of the rain. It's going to be moving away, so I'll be safe, and I'll be able to see into the rotation. I mean, this dude is just quiet. Is that a funnel coming down? Oh, this dude is just losing his signal. Oh my gosh. Is that Chandler? He has got a funnel coming down. Not a funnel, a lowering, a wall cloud. It's the speed limit. 65, 75 is fine. Just gotta watch out for the towns. Okay. Let's go back to YouTube. There's nobody there. Awesome. I'll join in a few hours. All right. So there's nobody there. I've been talking to myself. Awesome. You'll love to see it. All right. Make sure I get my keys out. Absolutely. There we go. So how far get a view of everything. There's a guy on it that I'm seeing on Weatherwise, the Chaser. I believe I was watching. I saw he had a. Yeah, there's a lowering on that. That's not even that high precipitation, honestly. Very pretty. Okay, we can blast over there without getting hailed on. There's stuff going. There's just a bunch of couplings. That one looks the best right now. There's a bunch of couplings, a lot of collisions that are about to happen. It's a very chaotic area. We are getting close. We're about to come into the OKC area. Kind of on that northwest side of it, turning from Piedmont. My maps are saying it's going to take me an hour and 23 minutes to get over there. Betting we can probably shave that down to maybe an hour and 15 or so, but I don't know. Either way, what I'm seeing other chasers and what they're streaming, I'm loving this. This is a beautiful setup. I very much positioned myself poorly, but sneaking around, we can always have fun. And if we need to, there's also storms that are coming up from the south and or to the west that we can come back and look at. But the ones that are ahead of them are really taking up a lot of moisture. That's why that one at the top right is popping off the way it is. And it's looking the best because it's ahead of everything else, so it doesn't have to worry about competing for all this other moisture. It doesn't have to compete with all the other storms. All the other storms are picking up its leftovers, basically. So if we can get some collision between that one and some of the ones behind it and get larger, we can definitely get some tornadoes embedded in that. But you know, oh jeez. Oh, I should have just ran the light. Golly. Very much should have ran that light. Oh god. That was not worth it. That's not at all worth it. Oh my gosh. How's my computer doing with flies? That was a huge problem last time. Oh, the solution we got going on, right? The setup I've got going on with my computer is peak. It is working like a charm. That thing is not hot at all. Oh, this is so. Okay, I kind of want to get my other camera set up. It's a personal camera. Oh, it's man. Auto exposure. Yeah. All right. So I know we only get to record these about half-hour segments, but go ahead and make a segment right now. There we go. Oh, I gotta go back to autofocus. Thank you. Beautiful. So, what's going on right now? So, we are just about to enter into the west side of Oklahoma City. We are on Highway 3. I have about 10 miles until my next exit. Heading straight towards those clouds. We're coming up from the west side of it, so storms are moving very, very northward and to the east. They're actually not moving as fast as I thought that they would be, but they are still moving. So we're going to see if we can catch up to them. Backside of them is actually very, very clear. So I'm hoping to be able to get some good shots, be able to avoid a lot of the hail that's going on right now. We've got like 1-inch diameter hail. It's been radar indicated. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can't get some really good footage. Okay, so this is highway that goes around the northwest side. Interstate 334, that's it. 344. But it's a toll road, so I can't take it. So we gotta go past it and go more towards the metro area. We're gonna end up jumping on to 44. Highway 44, which takes me towards Tulsa. Then we're gonna jump on 35, go north. Oh, hello. We are driving. There we go. We'll get that switch back. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do have an extra battery. I can't. We're on about half a battery right now. And guys, we've got another storm coming up on Tuesday. We'll be chasing with some friends. Live stream that whole ordeal. It's great. It's the meeting. It's hard. But anyway, it's easy. It's the meeting. It's hard. But a lot of these people are just it's a Friday, so don't want to go home. Nothing else I would rather be doing right now. For all 0 viewers I have. It's okay. It's a documentation process. Hopefully, if I get closer, there can be people that'll show up and be like, "Oh my gosh, he's got a tornado." But we still got a good hour until we're in the thick of it. I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. That's getting in the throat. I don't know why. Oh, oh, what is this? We gotta do something. That's an update for the severe thunderstorm warning. That's what's going on. Okay, everything in there is getting warned. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. So that storm that I'm tracking that's in the top right, that one is going northwest or northeast, like just in parallel, almost in parallel with the road. Which means if it's going the same way that I'm going to be going, it gives me more of a chance to catch up with it. Let's go check out the dude's stream, see. It's got anything. It's super dark. What's he saying? I'm Lucio. Lucia. It's not saying a single thing. It's just in the weather. Oh man, that's getting really embedded in there. Is easy. It's the leading top line. Not anywhere is easy. It's the leading top line. Okay, now whatever happened to that storm on the south side over in like Chickasaw? Thing is not rotating that strongly. I mean, it is rotating, it's just not strong. I'm thinking that all these storms took away its juice. Oh man, what a mess. What a mess. Okay, quick, on up red light. Fill my water. The ability to just pop the top on this thing instead of having to unscrew it is so nice. All right, 7.2 miles. Then I just take a right turn to, well, take a big leap, but whatever. Wondering if there's just anything better. It's all starting to come close to each other, and I really don't like being in the rain like that, but may just not be that bad. Oh, we've got a big old hook on that thing. Oh man. Okay, that rotation just needs to tighten up. You got a tornado. God, it's definitely a huge mess. That's all of these have good hooks on them. What the heck? Maybe because oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, well we may hop on something a little closer. We may hop on that one that's over next to on the north side, the northernmost storm, but on the left. It's that northernmost one on the right, that's really popping off. But that one on the left has a beautiful hook to it. Oh my gracious. It's a very elongated hook, but it's got a hook on it. And heck, there's a bunch of people on the other one. This one's closer. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, it's just light rain over it. I'm really hoping that my camera is going to be able to actually see what's going on when we're in the rain. Not focus on the gold in front of it, but I'm hoping that the light will also help with that. I'm also hoping that any tornado that forms is not going to be rain wrapped. Much farther till our exit. Okay, we got 6 miles till our exit. This is just the problem is we're stuck in freaking Oklahoma City traffic. There's just a ton of. There's not even chaser traffic either. It's not a bunch of people. I don't see people with stuff on their car, equipment. It's just people just living their lives. next to a tornado threat. Oh, sweet. The Bingler members, bro. Hey, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Or at least hear from you. But, okay, so you're new. I'll give you the rundown. There, I am on the kind of west side of Oklahoma City, trying to make my way over towards these storms. That's what's in front of us. I'm facing towards the east. See all those blurbly somethings over there. The one on the top right is, I'm surprised that it's not tornado warned. It's got some very good rotation on it. It's got a beautiful hook to it. Although this map appears to be very behind. You know, a little slow. I might be able to update it. Oh, actually, that's not even that good of a hook. Well, whatever. The maps that I'm using, actually, well, I'll just switch over to those maps. Go over. Yeah. Oh, that one's tornado warned. Thank you. Oh, freaking time, bro. Okay, reflectivity. Reflectivity. Thank you. Okay, so. Oh, don't care about the freaking tornado watch. You know, whatever, it's going to stay up. So there's a ton of hail on that middle of the screen north one. And it's got a good hook on it. There's a storm on the right, to the right of it, which I may end up going for now. That is tornado warned. But right now I was thinking of that top left storm. It's just a little bit small. It's kind of in front of everything. The storm underneath it is looking to crash into it, which is generally a good sign. It might cause tornadoes. That ended up happening last night. We had a bunch of collisions late last night. And a poor woman and her daughter died from a tornado in the middle of the night. I mean, it was probably, I'm unsure of the time, but I think it was close to midnight or thereabouts. The point is that collisions between thunderstorms can cause tornadoes to form pretty rapidly. But yeah, so you're looking at that. That's a tornado warning. Radar indicated. Hail up to 0.75 inches. Let's see. Yeah, that's starting to hook. It'd be really nice to be over there, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm considering this one right here. This is kind of my target. It's got a nice hook on it. There's not a ton of rain. It's not overrun hail like this one is. So I think that's what I'll go for. I may breeze straight past it and go see if I can't catch this other tornado warned one. Because that tornado warned one is more towards the more east area is a better area for stronger tornadoes and for just a higher percentage of producing tornadoes in general. Thinking I'll go for that. I don't know. These are my thoughts. I like to play it by ear and yeah, you're good. Leave me on in the back. That's perfect. That's exactly what I do when I watch Storm Chasers. But we're gonna see what we get when we get there. I generally like to look more at what's happening around me rather than on the radar. Just observe with your eyes. The radar has latency. The radar is, it gets scans every now and then. So it's only really accurate for like a minute, half a minute, like 4 or 5 minutes between scans. Oh, battery on the next side. Oh my gosh, I am gonna crash out. This traffic is obscene. Middle of, how many stoplights do I have? 3. I have 3 more stoplights after this. Jeez. Oh, I have way more than that. Oh my gracious. No wonder this thing takes freaking a couple hours. I was like, this is not that far away. No wonder it takes hours. It's because of this. It's entirely because of this. Uh, ode to not be in traffic right now. That's okay. The big highway that I'm going to be on, they're not even there yet. We still have like 2 hours until sunset. And even then, we also have like another hour past that of light that'll still be here. Honestly, I've got like a good 3 hours left of chasing. So I have to call it a day. So I got plenty of time, especially if it's only going to take an hour to get over there. That's plenty of time for it to produce stuff. The longer time goes on, the more it'll want to produce. Produce. Be use. Who's the guy playing guitar on the side of the road? Way to go, him. W, my man. Hey, before things get hairy, start sending out a lot of my compliments to a lot of my friends. Coffee. Just let them know like an hour or so. Come back and check me out. Oh crap. Really help if I actually copy the link. Great. Hey. Yeah, so it's not a Kansas threat. So well, so it was a Kansas threat, and then it was no longer. Well, I mean, it still is a Kansas threat, but whatever. I forget the title here. Quick. It's slash okay. Save. Yeah, there we go. The title has been updated. That's pretty good. All right. 1.5 more miles of this abysmal traffic.
There we go. All right, so our chances are gonna, well, what? I am in the middle of the Oklahoma City Metro. I'm trying to get out. Things are off, and I'm just trying to get over there. It's low key gonna be like an hour until I, but in the meantime, hey y'all. So we've got this over here, which is in western Oklahoma. It's got some hail, got good rotation. It's tornado warned. We have this one right here that's a giant hook. And then I was kind of considering going for this one, but it's starting to fizzle out. I am right in the middle of Oklahoma City. So I'm probably just gonna end up driving through all this straight past it and see. I'm gonna see if I can get towards that one that's tornado warned right now, but by the time that it gets up there, I'll be in Tulsa. I'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. All right. I am just so tired of traffic in the middle of Oklahoma City. Oh, this is terrible. Yes, there it is. The highway. About time. I have the big camera out in the middle is a roof mounted camera. So I can move it around and feel all professional and whatnot. Let's get that. There we go. Yes, that's the one. Tulsa and Wichita. Things aren't going to really happen for a while here. Just playing catch up. Things bolted down here. Put this tripod away. I don't. There we go. There. We're moving. I swear. 66. Oh, 60. Let's do 80. That's a good idea, right? We have no idea how good it feels to actually. It's stuck at like traffic lights, traffic past 40 minutes. That's, for all the construction they do here, the roads still suck and they're really bumpy. I would have thought they would have patched over everything by now. No. Still shaking the crap out of my camera.
Play the bass, bro. I will say the amount of people that have thought that I am Google Earth doing like Google Street View is crazy. Like I keep on the way up here, I was driving up I-35. And there was about 8 different people that separately decided that the little bulb with the camera on top of my car was actually a 360 camera, and I was scoping out the new like Google Street View. They would like jump in front of me, swerve a ton like they were gonna wreck, come beside me, and then like make faces through the window at me. And then some people would just run by and they would just make faces or they would be silly in the car. I could very clearly see it, but there was an obscene amount of people that were just thinking that I was the Google Street View guy. Wow, do I suck at driving? I may suck at driving. This may be something to work on. Okay, so stay they finally tornado that big giant cluster there. That is, I seen that right. Yeah, they did. Radar indicated. Let's see, there's a guy over there straight in. Tap into the street. He has a lot of rain. Perfect. Okay. Well, I will say the timing on this should be really quite excellent. By the time I get to that road, that they'll just be crossed over the road. So I should not get any of the big hail or nasty weather. Yeah, so we're headed off towards Tulsa. These roads are very bumpy, so it's shaking my camera a ton. There's a guy tailing me. Nice. It's okay, I'll tail me too. 6 miles or so. Thank you, sir. Man. Very kind old man. 11 minutes. It's gonna be 11 minutes. Oh my gosh. What is this traffic? Oh no. Oh, there's like a policeman. Oh, I hope there's not a wreck. I really hope there's not a wreck. That would really suck. I'd feel bad for whoever had a wreck. Gosh. I saw on the way up here, there was like a car that was just straight up on fire on the side of the road. There was a policeman that blazed past me. It had just happened. There was smoke coming off of it. the airbags had gone off. There were people. All you can do is pray for those people. Well, you can get out and help, but there was already a ton of people there helping. I was just dumbfounded. I was like, okay. Okay, so maybe there isn't traffic. Maybe there's just a lot of people and we're all going really fast together. As long as nobody breaks, we're fine. Fine. It's toll towards Tulsa. I really thought to take. Oh, there's very much red. Take that. Okay. Hope the internet is doing okay for y'all. I sometimes it can be really splotchy, especially because I'm just running it off of my phone to come up. Hotspot. Have my phone hotspot running and my computer is running all of the streaming stuff. I really do like to rely on what I see. Radar can get old. It can get, you get a radar scan every 5 minutes if you're lucky, 9 minutes if you're unlucky. I've even seen 13 minutes between scans. So after a little bit, it just becomes old. It doesn't really reflect what's actually going on. It's good to be able to read what's going on visibly. Yeah. Use that red traffic they were talking. It's good. I wonder what all this traffic is because it's leaving Oklahoma City. Like I guess there's a bunch of suburbs up north of it, but so is this just people going home from work? It's 5 now. But I wonder what it's all about. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad all 8 pixels are looking stormy. That's one. So sorry. Here, that's where the storms are, and it's a little crooked. I'm sorry. How much I can do about that? I can't rotate it that way, but oh, geez. Probably all the people, everybody and their mom are using up my bandwidth here. Because I've got 3 bars of 5G that I'm running this off of, so I'm under the bridge. Yeah, there is a wreck. There's somebody on the side of the road here. And it starts to clear up after that. Okay. All right. Let's have a look where all these storms are. Yeah, that one is north of the road. I Oh, I may be a little more north. Okay. Thank goodness. My exit is the next one. Oh, no, not quite. This will be good. This will be a really good way to go. Yeah, everybody's staying on my thinking that a lot of this traffic is trying to get felt. Oh, that's not what it is. I need to. Why does it look like that? Okay, let me see if I can fix it. Let me see if I can fix it. Oh, gracious. Oh, great heavens. Just be a second. Getting better at it. Getting better at fixing this. Stream's gonna go down for a minute. Be right back up. Wait. Oh, well, I can't do that. Crap. We'll go around here. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Little car. Not run into this car. We're gonna hope that this gets better. That's still tornado. Tornado. Yep, tornado warning. Oh my gosh, the hook on that thing. Jeez. Oh, there has to be a tornado on it. Oh my gosh. That is an obnoxious hook. Holy cow. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I have got to zoom in on that. Look at the hook. That's a tornado. There's no way that's not. Okay, I hope I can catch up to that. That's our target. We're gonna see if we can catch up to it, get a good look at it. Still probably a good half hour away from it though, man. That's okay. We got plenty of time left in the day. It is over the roadway right now, which means as it moves northward, I can just take a north road and follow it. It's also got a storm track that's pretty lined up with the road where it's going. Although at this point, with that kind of a hook, it's probably rain wrapped. I'm not getting so much of that, but at the very least, any storm near that has to be in a similar environment. There's another one further to the west of it that's got a pretty good elongated hook on it, but I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna go and we're gonna see what we find. Yeah, they have to. Look at that. A lot of hail in it. Oh my. How big are they saying the hail is? 0.25 inches? That's not bad. That's not terrible. And now we have the wonderful job of not getting arrested by the police officers in these tiny towns. Given the circumstances, I think they'll be fine. Or given the circumstances, they're going to be on edge. One of the two. Just out of curiosity, how's everything going in Kansas? All right. All right. How's the rotation? Not great. Wow. I am so glad I bailed on that. I am just so thankful I bailed on that. Look at that. It's a giant bottle. Oh, geez. There we go. Trying to pay attention to the road while also operating. Not a good recipe, not a great recipe. Space between Okay, so over the course of an hour, it's probably moved maybe, I don't know, let's say 8 miles or so, maybe 10. Oh, I'm sorry, that's half an hour. I'm so off. Over the course of about half an hour, it has moved like 8 to 10 miles or so. So, half an hour, 10 miles. That's good. It's moving about 20 miles an hour. Perfect. This is all very good. This is all very, very good. I'll give my viewers. Is it really that bad? On the bright side, every time somebody comes to the stream and like shows up, it counts as a view. Doesn't count there, it'll also count your maximum like peak viewership, but it counts as a view every time somebody opens the video. So people come in, see it, and then leave, and then come back and check again. I get more views. So even if it's the same person, it counts as a view. So my last stream, there were only like 3 or 4 people that checked it out, but I got like 27 views on it. I had a peak viewership of 3 people. So I need to pass it. Oh, never mind. This guy's just gonna get out of the way. That's awesome. That is amazing. This is huge. This is bigly huge. Massive, huge. I check out my own stream. I'm gonna see how the quality is. That's not bad. That's good quality. Dude, what are people leaving for? That's like it glitches every now and then, but that's good quality. Quality content. Oh, that's not good at all. It's getting really messy. Almost looks like it's developing some rotation on the back side of it. See that hook towards the back end? Velocities and see what the rotation is doing. There may be a second, like that rotation may become cyclical They may have produced a tornado, and now that rotation is cyclic, and it's kind of dispersing its way. Lightning dispersing its way. There's a secondary rotation forming. Yeah, it almost looks like there's a secondary rotation starting to form, but it's definitely still, that main rotation is definitely still there. That's a deer. Okay, goodbye. And it is tight as ever. That's doing just fine. Okay. So there's a little something on it, but not nothing special. Should have stayed on the corridor. This is the point here at which I'm starting to wonder if some of these people are chasing unprofessionally as well. Really starting to get closer to it. There's not exactly a ton of people that live out here, but I mean, this is a fairly major road. Did it. Oh my gosh. This guy is turning left at the most inconvenient point. Jeez. I can hear the wind blowing. Oh, yeah. I think maybe dropping another one. This is town. This is Luther. All right, that's the town. Luther. After this is Wellston. Then we're pretty much to our destination. Although destination is now we're not sure, but all right, Luther town limits. The cops can arrest me now. I prefer it if they didn't. They're allowed to. All right, only got 19 more miles. That's about 20 minutes. And I'll be pretty much right under this thing. Say under it. I mean, it's past the roadway. I'm south of it. It's such a good spot too. Oh, the rain is so freaking heavy. So this one here. Oh, it's not really rotating. That'll do it. It's going to be hard to get a peek in there, but I'm hoping that if if I just give it enough time, I'll be able to catch a glance. Y'all too. You are my stream. The area these chasers are in is a pretty nice little notch. Right up in that little notch area where it kind of gets in. Oh, oh, that is 100%. That is heightened so much. That is 100%. 100. Oh, there's just no way it's. Jeez, rain isn't like Chandler. Yeah. Okay, many times. Well, I gotta get around this dude. Yippee! Jeez, it's been one heck of a chase. I really am chasing it. Oh my gosh, look at the hail on that. Oh, that's nothing to see. Hey, severe thunderstorm warning, baby. Let's go. It's a good sign. I have entered severe thunderstorm. Excellent. This is truly excellent. Excuse me, there's a stop sign coming in like a mile. Too. What? Lightning. Oh, that looks cool on the camera. That looks really cool on stream. Well, I guess that's been your view for the past half hour. Oh, look at all that rain. See that little white patch that's kind of on the ground to the right? That's rain. There's that white ahead of us. That's scud. That's a cloud. Very, very low. Which is good. That indicates we got some pretty low pressure going. My internet appears to be still holding decently solid. Since I've got full bars and 5G. On a stop sign here. Next roadway intersection. All that range. Better not get hailed on. Oh man, this might be close.
hail core that you see just on the very, very left of the screen, that is just south of the through. Nice, nice. We got to blast through Chandler so that we don't get hit with the lightning. Not the lightning, the hail. So that rain that you see on the right there, that is kind of the top little wedge on that far left middle side of the stream. Definitely going to get hit with rain. The question is whether we're going to get hit with some hail. Really, these storms have been moving relatively pretty slow, and they're moving with the road. So I don't think they're going to hit the road before I can get past them because they're only moving at like 20 miles an hour. I'm moving at like 65. Okay, so this should be the town of Chandler. I have 10 miles until Chandler. This is some other town. Okay, so I gotta follow this stupid dinky road that's just to the south of the highway that I want. Because this highway right here is a big highway, but it's also a toll road. I ain't taking no freaking toll road. All right, brother. I know you're scared. I know you're scared. I see that you are terrified. I need you. I need you to go so that we don't get hit with the hail. They're turning left. That's excellent. Green is engulfed Chandler. Rough, but grippy. I don't know. I don't know. Here's so the storm is going the same direction that I am. If I start seeing hail, then I'll just wait until it passes me over. Then I'll go. Okay, good. They did renew the tornado threat for this storm. That is so very much a tornado. I'm looking at that rotation. That is absolutely a tornado. But I think at this point it's rain rams. Eventually it becomes cyclic, dives off into the, well, see, but now
everything's starting to catch up. No, it's still pretty discreet. It's still staying pretty discreet. Oh, it may not even matter. There's like a line of behavior. The worst of it is already on the road, which means the worst of it should be passed. I get to that point. Yeah, you can see it, the line. We're scared, but I think being slow is gonna be the worst thing for us. Yes, yes, trucker. Correct. Says do not pass. Why would they put a dotted line in? Also, south of that. Rotation's weakening. I also looked at the correlation coefficient and I don't see a debris ball. I'm not sure that there is a tornado on it. All right, well, so far this hasn't been that bad. Got a wind shear though. God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta watch out. At that rotation around the road. We got two storms that are kind of crashing into each other a little bit. Yeah, you see that kind of, if you look at something on the bottom left. Yeah, we're coming up on that. Ah. Okay, hey, let's move more north to us. We're totally fine there. So, I should probably have my lights on. I haven't had those on. Oh, rotation up again up north. Nice peaks there. It's the light. What's up? Got very lucky with a lot of the timing of this. I would have liked to have been about an hour ahead, but you know, it's good high water. Beautiful. Like if I can make it through in the Honda Accord, you're fine. Why would you? It's so neat. That location is much. Starting to like the rotation around here that I'm kind of heading towards. In Davenport. Something like that. No, Davenport is next stop. Got it. Oh dear.
No details. Can't make out any details. That's awesome. As the raindrops start to slide off the dome. I'm starting to like that more and more. A little something around Davenport, which is where that weird rotation is on the left side of the screen. I'm starting to like that. Good one. I'll be right. Very weather indeed. You're right. This thing is booking it. I just cannot catch up. Are you kidding me? Woo! Look at the rainbow. On the south side. What else is? A little something. Woo! Wow, that actually sees really well through it. Holy cow.
Taking the historic Route 66. Into Davenport. Oh, yep. Yeah, I would believe the stream is lagging. I would very much believe that. Wow. Wow. Oh my. Got a hook forming out there? Doing something. Keep an eye on it. I'm looking at that arm back in the southwest part of it. It almost looks like it's starting to form itself a little hook. I'm in between Davenport and Stroud, which is just north of where that hook is. If it even is a hook. Wait. No, that's not what that is. I was wrong. Fashion perfection. I'll say that. Well, it's kind of looking like it's got a little something to it. That was great. Oh, 45. Tell you what. That is the microphone. Kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, going on my knee. Was it Stroud? Yeah, I'm in Stroud. Look at that. I thought I was much further away. Oh, that's 16 miles to there. Okay. Okay. Then I'm in the somewhat little gap between the hook of that pond. And yeah, that is a little development coupling at the very bottom. What is this? Stop sign in the middle of the street? What the heck? Oh, let's go slow. It is catching up to me. It's time to get kicking. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. It's Stroud. And that would make that Small circulation going. Oh, it's dying. Small circulation is dying. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything interesting. I kept up with some of that circulation ahead. I'm considering gonna see if this little hook is gonna do anything. This storm is really a mess right now. It hasn't organized itself very well. I may still go for that farther north one. It's just gonna be a while though. It's lightning strike out. It's not a whole lot that's really clearly defined. Just not in the right place to see storms looking really pretty. In the right place for them to look really mean and ugly at the top. Slow down. Go around the corner while one day hill. There's pressure coming. This dude's going like 10 under. I gotta get around. He's also kicking up water into y'all's in front of the camera. I can't be having that. That's a big no-no. What is that? That's just that's just a severe thunderstorm warning. Almost through this. Nice. Just want to get around this guy. I just want to get around him. Woo. Good lightning strike. I don't know if you caught that. And these people get past, I'll get around him. There we go. All right. We're good. Oh, so gross. I am so close. Come on. See that little arm in the middle? I am in the middle of that thing. That's what this heavy bit is. Man. Hey, let's go. Oh, whoa, 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 what is that? I'm hoping it'll show up, but see that? It's kind of like lowered a little bit. Looks like we have a lowered base of some sort. Hey, hey. This way. Got clouds very low to the ground. Wow, the freaking trees. Oh, what? What? That's stupid. Okay, so actually, now I'm in that little notch area. Little notch. This right in front of me, this is that arm. Let me check and see if this is going to rotate at all. It is rotating the wrong way. Maybe a little further down. Maybe it's other. Whoa. Oh, now what are you? Well, my friends, hold the phone. Let us pull over to observe. First of all, that's really pretty. Not at all. Let's go look at this thing. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this is still warm. Honestly, I think I might head south. 'Cause look at this. I'm north of this. Ride south on the next road. If I do, then it'll be because these are really going pretty straight south. And I need to start heading home. The sun's going to set in 40 minutes, so that means I got about 2 hours left of sunlight. It would be really good to start heading back. So that I have less of a drive. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, that is gorgeous. Where is that? Is Seminole area, so I'll meet it northeast of it. Okay, we're gonna head down to Castle. Oh, look at that. The sun. It's just beneath. Okay, half-hour drive. We'll get there right about sunset. That would be a beautiful time to view anything. Oh, wait, no. The sunrise or sets earlier. Oh, because I'm further away. Oh, that's dumb. I know. Yes, the sun sets earlier. This direction. All right. We have a direction. New course. We are heading on. All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, that is a gorgeous rainbow. Oh, colors are beautiful. That beautiful blue. Oh man, so gorgeous. Right? Take me south. Fine, this is not road. Road is one or two over. Blast south. See if we can't catch that storm. A nice hook. And this time we'll be to the east of it. Bad internet. No, no. Yeah, I don't know if it'll show up, but there is. Oh, gosh dang it. Well, whatever. All the way around the other way. Hey, it is just so blue back there. I guess it'll be better on the other side. Okay. Get back in. There we go. All right. All right, we're back. Finally. Golly. I can restart my end of things. But nevertheless, we are in a tornado warning. Woo! We are north. We are moving south. It is moving north, northeast. So you see that tornado warning on screen. We are just in kind of the far reaches of the rain, the flash of lightning. So we're gonna bolt south, punch through the rain. I got 14 destination that's will be directly east of it. Right now it's a little south of there, but oh, good hail strike. Golly, dude. There we go. I can see kind of the edge of it. It should start lighting up right here. All right. Sorry about the lag. I restarted the stream, but we are in the tornado warning on the screen. We are there's the edge. You can see the rain off to the right. Oh, good. Look at that. Oh, we should be able to see right down that. Oh, and it's got a beautiful glow to it as well. All right, we got about 12 more miles. Woo! Look at that hook.
Oh, come on. Oh, this thing's moving towards me. I can't be out here. Be over on the right. We got the rotation.
Prioritize my safety over everything else. There we go. There's my camera. Gosh dang. Cool lightning. Roads do I have that'll take me? Got a road coming up. About a mile. Take it correctly. Take it. spot to pull off the road. Readjust where the camera's at. Stop it. There we go. Now we're off the road.
Okay. I see it. It's still working. It's still trying to work itself. Something, so we're gonna follow these storm chasers here. They very much know what they're doing. Perhaps they know where they're going. Quick. We're only gonna get like one shot to look at this thing. What am I doing? The backside of this thing is totally exposed. I can come around the backside and be like more than 100% safe. Just gotta turn around, Paul. I am so dumb.
I don't show up in the stream anymore, so get rid of me. That is the wrong thing to get rid of. There we go. Backside's also going to have more light. Bet less rain. Golly. Slow down a bit. Fix and color. Fix and color. Here we go. All right. Got plenty of daylight left. Just be able to catch a little something. Right, just on the camera. And so you can actually see. What is that? That white thing? Is that back side or is that a tomato? Think every